Hi, good night. How are you?
Good night, teacher. I'm okay. And you?
Okay, nice. Everything is going good. I'm just wanted to tell you that I'm having internet issues tonight.
Okay.
So I am connected by my mobile data. Hi, good night. How are you? So if I connect my camera, will works really bad. So can you listen me good?
Yeah, teacher. I can hear you well.
Okay. So for tonight, we will manage this lesson just by voice.
Okay.
So if you don't want to turn on your camera, it's okay because that helps that the connection works.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
hopefully next week I have this ready. So I just sent you last night an contract that is called client care contract. And if the most of the times this is the one that we should sign with our clients if we are working in a law firm. As I told you, it's not necessary that you read it all because I know that is quite long, but I want to
Yeah.
know which part you read and or maybe you checked, maybe calls your attention, and if you want to share with me a comment about it, then I can continue doing my questions or my suggestions.
Okay. Yeah, I read old. Okay, I don't understand everything, of course, but I tried and tried. And yeah, first of all, I have some questions. The first is I read about the Thompson and Banks as solicitors. I don't understand. Is the same when you talk about lawyers?
Yeah,
That have a question because I think it's not the same, right? But I don't know what is the difference.
yeah, basically solicitors means lawyers, but depending of the states, maybe sometimes it's easier that they be recognized by the government if they
Hmm.
are specialized in just one area. But solicitors means lawyers, means abogados. But sometimes sounds like, mm, es lo mismo que en español decir abogados y consultores legales. Uno suena más pupi que el otro. Entonces, en este caso, solicitors has like this, I don't know, status stuff that sounds quite better, but basically means the same, means lawyers. Okay?
Okay, because I'm saying okay when I need to use like solicitors and when I need to write lawyers, and
No,
the
they are
second.
synonyms. You can use it interchangeably. You can use it however that you want, or how do you prefer?
Okay, thank you. And the other, I read in the page 4, and I don't understand what is the BAT, but I don't know what is because they say the or professional share can exclusive of BAT is. I don't know is that a contract or I don't know what is that. I don't understand
No,
that part.
no worries. BAT is a tax or a
Yeah,
fee that everybody should pay and is a percentage from the profit. Profit
yeah, yeah.
means ganancia, and this BAT means IVA, el IVA.
Oh, yeah, I
Entonces,
understand now.
es el pago del IVA, ¿ok?
Okay, that's I have that question.
Ya, no
And
worries.
yeah, and the other I have other I don't remember where. Yeah, yeah, I understand the not old, but yeah, the most ideas, the general ideas, I understand, and I think it's so important because this type of contract, I think that is necessary to use for the society because if in Bolivia it's so difficult to use these things because they say the person or the people believe more what is the other person told you or what is the lawyer told you and say okay it's right you need to the people is must it's more like believe the words the other the lawyer that is not is good yeah, believe. But I think in these things, when you try, it's important things like in, I don't know, if you have your business and it's important, and so you need to use like so like these groups, like these solicitors that help you and explain you what is all your process, what they will help you in what parts, what is the money that you need to pay, because lawyers here is like, okay, I need for the first part, I don't know, for the my photocopies, this, I don't know, $50, and then tell you, okay, I need more, and I need more, and process don't continues because that happen. I think it's because don't have this, because it's okay, maybe a lawyer want to have more money for these things, but I think it's not good, because you can be like what is your um, how can I say, valores humanos, and if
Yeah.
you are
Good
honesty
faith.
and then, yeah, yeah,
Good faith.
yeah,
This is
that is
called buena fe. Good faith.
good
Good,
faith.
así te escribe, faith. Good faith.
Yeah, because the lawyers, I'm honest, I saw and I look at when I was working. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's totally honest. Just tell you, okay, I will help you, and we will do it everything. We will win your case, and like that, because that is the thing that you need to try. But don't tell you the honesty. Don't tell you, okay, I will need more money because I will need for this, for this, for this, for this. No, no, no. They just told you for this first of all. Then we will talk and continue. Your process like it tell you, okay, maybe 6 months. This year is just this year, but then continue more than one
To
year.
stop,
You,
I need to stop because I just use my translator and I
yeah,
text back faith. Um,
face.
yeah, it's not with, no es con E, es con A.
Okay.
So I just have like a mistake and I just check it on my translator and it's so we will correct it and it's good faith.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay,
Yeah,
now no worries.
that was thinking, and I say, okay, that's sad because we're not honest. I saw that we're not totally honest. We're more like uh no say bad person, but like we have more knowledge, so we like try like have a benefit for this, and that's I think is not good, because you're professional, you need to be honest with the people. Yeah, your case will not, maybe we will not win because we don't have more, like I don't know, we will the process is so difficult, so I will help you, but I can we probably we will not win, and I will need money, but not so much just for this and this. The first of all in the contract, and put the money like in this contract I read about that. What is the need? What is the money that they would use, and what is the help that is good, and what the lawyer help to the to this, and that thing I think that is good. But
I have a
here,
question.
yeah,
Did you check the part where they talk about how they manage all the payments? Like if your client called you 100 times, then that is money that they need pay for. You check that part?
yeah, I read, but I don't remember well. I read just for like try to understand, but I don't. I just have a general ideas. No, no everything.
Okay, so I want to leave you a homework. Of course, like will be not for the exam. I am not that kind of tough teacher, but for life will be so important that you take this contract, you print it if you want it, of if you want to just check it by your computer, and you start to select all the words that you cannot understand, and then you translate it and try to put examples for yourself about how to use it in a contract, in a context. I like to use this kind of content because it's real, it's the real life, is the contract that is taken by real scenario, and you can see what are the clauses or the politics that they use, and you can get inspired. And maybe in the future, if you are a consultor or a lawyer, you can use these kind of clausulas
Mhm.
in your own contracts, but also you can give some legal advices to the companies to use it. And that is your knowledge and you need to be paid for. Necesitas que te paguen por tu conocimiento.
Yeah.
Entonces, creo que esta herramienta es muy útil, not just for the exam that we will have on Monday. No, Monday, no. I'm not sure because Monday here is
Mhm.
holiday. I don't know in Bolivia. I need to check
Mm,
that part. But
no, no,
anyway,
teacher. Here, no, no normal day.
okay. Oh, okay. So that in that case, I need to organize. But this is important, not for the exam. It's important for your life. So take notes about the words that you didn't know, like BAT and all these that you were telling me,
Mhm.
and check that you completely understand. When you read it again, you will become, or like you will have a strong knowledge about all the clauses in private law and in contractual, but also check the way that they make that you will pay it. Because when they mention about how the lawyer will wins the money
Mhm.
that you are paying for your process, like every single email that the lawyer has to answer, you need to pay for that time.
Yeah.
And that is so important. Even a call, and that isn't a part in the let me check. I am seeing here in the page number 2 about how we calculate our charges. And they start to talk about emails, all the routine letters, faxes, or calls, and they will charge 6 minutes. And that is something so important that we didn't know how to do it in Latin America.
Yeah.
Because when I am dealing with cases, when I need to talk with a client or with a victim, sometimes I spend 1 hour by the phone explaining them what is happening in the process. And that is my time. And I am not asking like, hey, I need that you pay. No, because obviously my organization, I'm working in another way. But when you have the opportunity to work with a law firm, this is something that you need to keep in your mind. The best lawyers ask for the amount of minutes that they need to spend in a case. And that is something so valuable. Like, because we believe that answer an email we won't take us time, that, oh, yes, 4 minutes. But the biggest law firms all around the world, they make that the client pay for that 4 minutes. So every time that the clients want to call and, hey, how is my process, blah, 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 they know that they need to pay for that time. And this is something so valuable that the university won't tell us, but life, yes. So yeah, I want to share that part because for me it's one of the most important ones. And I will please ask you that you feel the survey that right now is open or time is over
Yeah.
for now.
Okay.
And I will see you the next week. I will organize because here like um Monday is
Yeah.
but I can do the lesson, so no worries. I will check my schedules.
Yeah, teacher, I have a question there for the Monday if we take out the quiz.
Yeah.
What is the the quiz is oral or with questions. I
Oh
don't
no,
understand so
it's
well.
like you will select the correct one between four options, but
Yeah.
it's so easy. No worries. It's like
Uh,
you don't need like a study. No, it's something that we saw, and my tests are really easy. So no worries. I don't want that cause you a stress. It's just
yeah.
by the context you will understand that it's just fulfill some spaces. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe 3 or 5 question maximum, but no worries. It will be so easy.
Okay, thank you. I have that question. I say, okay, I need to study maybe so much.
No, no worries. No worries.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you. Good.
Bye
Good
bye.
night.
Good night. Bye bye. Rest. Okay. I am going with Andrea.
Good night.
Good night. Sorry that tonight I cannot turn on my camera because I am with my mobile data. My internet goes down. I don't know, maybe because today it rains a lot. And while they connected, I am using my mobile data from my phone. So for tonight, I will please ask you that you don't turn on your cameras because maybe my signal like falls down and then I cannot finish with all of you. So
Okay.
I would please ask you that you tell me was which one was the part that you choose or that you read, or maybe if you had the opportunity to read it complete, I want that you tell me what part calls you the attention, what part results really interesting for you, and maybe what part not.
Okay. Well, I read all the contract, and I think it's more about external advice. It's not common to have external advice in my country. Just bank use external and internal advice. When there are other companies, they use their own attorneys. Well, other thing that I read, and I think that is the different with my country, is about the ways how the attorneys receive money. For example, in the contract mentioned that you can pay for minutes, you can pay for page, for answer an email, and that doesn't happen in my country. If you are a lawyer of some company, you receive your salary, and doesn't mean that you have to answer and you have to do everything. And if you work as an independent, you can pay for. I sorry, you can receive a money, but that money is
Profit, profit.
profit.
Sí, ganancia.
Okay, your profit is about a tariff. We have a tariff. It's common
Yeah.
receive less than that tariff. But for example, if you need a rental contract, no matter if you spend 10 minutes or 20 minutes, the contract will have the same how can I say, the same cost. And we receive money for a specific contract for process. No matter if the rental contract has just 1 page or 10 page, or you spend 10 minutes or just 5 minutes. You the cost is the same because we use a tariff. When I traveled to United States, I saw that it's very common receive money in different ways. Sometimes my cousin called to her lawyer after finish the calling or the call, sorry. The attorney sent her an email telling her how much she has to pay for this consult. If the attorney sent her an email, it has other costs, like, I don't know, $100, $115, and that doesn't happen in my country. You can ask
Okay, I
attorney.
will tell you something that
Okay.
is called invoice. The thing that invoice, espera, estoy escribiendo. Invoice, or we can also say bill. So the lawyer sent by email an invoice or a bill, that means factura or factura electrónica, with the
Okay.
cost, basically. That means like, is the correct way to say it. It's like not the email asking for money, or no. The lawyer sent an email with an invoice
Mhm.
or with the bill. Significa
Okay.
la factura. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So I think that is everything about my comment.
Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah, that part is all really interesting for me also, because as I was telling you, like to your colleague before, it's it's like a really good way if you are working for a private scenario to ask and to make that the clients respect your time, because I had to deal with clients that will text me like calls, WhatsApp, emails. They want like some resume or some informs like every 2 weeks, and it's time that takes you from your life basically. If you are working so hard for have a really good process going on and etc., you cannot focus your attention to communicating all the time to your client. You can establish where you will inform it, maybe when a really important action or by a different or a specific circumstance, but that doesn't mean that all the time I need to like, like answer calls and etc. That is something that of course in my country doesn't happen. Maybe the really good lawyers or the really good law firms, they can ask even in dollars how much will cost the consulting and how much time they will take for the consulting. Even if it's 15 minutes and they need to pay attention, they will ask for the compensation or the charges for that reason. So this is something that maybe we should try to adapt to our own circumstances, but try to use it and try to do it, because it's a way that we have like really clear rules with our clients. For example, other thing about the duties and how you won't answer, for example, on holidays or on weekends. This is something that when we create these contracts with our clients, we doesn't check it and we doesn't, you know, give the importance that these have. For example, that a client texts you on Saturdays or Sundays. This is something that we can prevent from the beginning, prevent by the contract. Now I want to know your opinion about which part of this consulting contract or client care contract you notice that was I don't know, so rude. You know what means rude? Rude, like aggressive is a synonym of it. Which part you believe that sounds like so abusive within the part that you had the opportunity to check? Which part do you believe that was like kind of rude? Hello, can you hear me? Hi. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. For a second,
Okay.
no, but can you hear my question?
Yes, I can. Well, I don't know what part it was rude. Maybe to tell the truth, I'm not sure, because the contract specific the rules, the duties, and
Specifies
explain or
specifies
specify the way how the attorney will work and offer different things, explain how can help or can give them advice when they have to work or when they will need something. Maybe the root thing is about how people have to pay for the service, because sometimes I heard that it's not the correct way. Try to say how you will pay for something, or how you will say that you have to receive money. I don't know how can I say that in English. But for example, if a client go to your office and ask for help, is not the best way. Say, okay, I can help you. I can do this contract for you, but first you have to pay $115 for that, because you show interest in the money and not to interest to help that person. Maybe I think the root part is try to specify the ways that they receive money. And at the same time, I think that is correct, because it's important to talk, clarify, I don't know how to say,
Yes,
claro.
clarify. Yeah.
Okay, clarify at the beginning, because in that way we avoid to have problems. Maybe that part, because I didn't find other part. Just I read how the attorney tried to explain all the service.
Okay. Here I have two points that I need to share with you. The first one is like your comment. It's so accurate, because if we think that we are just making a contact with a lawyer just for the money, and we want to believe that they are really interested in our case, will be like hard the thing about the, you know, the connection between lawyer and the client. But I need to tell you that this client care contract is so useful when we are talking about corporative sector. For that reason, they are so rude with the taxes and with the payments and with the charges that they need to be paid for, okay? So
Okay.
this is something that we use a lot of in the corporative world, and for that reason, this is a real example for a law firm. So it's just that you get inspired by. Other thing that just I need to share before conclude is like, I don't need that you get worries about the exam that we will have on Monday, because won't be difficult, will be so easy. And of course, this kind of content won't be long to the exam, but it's important that you try to print it if you want, or check it online, all the words that definitely you cannot understand, and try to make like in a glossary, because all this information will be so useful in your future, not in your exam, not in, no, if you want to work in other country, if you want to become an international consulting, or you want to do like process that includes huge companies and you need that be on English, all this information will be so valuable and useful, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, our time is over for now, so I will please ask you that you fill it out the survey that now is open.
Okay.
And thank you so much for your time. I will see you the next week. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, okay. I am going with Valeria. Hi,
Yes.
good
Hi.
night.
Hi.
I am having internet issues, so I will please ask you that you turn off your camera, because
Okay.
I am with my mobile data. And if the connection or the call is so heavy, I am worried that maybe falls down and we cannot make our session.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I hope it's like today rains a lot here in my city. So I guess that something happens with the signal, and then while they fix it, I am done. But anyway, I want that you please share with me which part of the contract that I sent last night you noticed that was really interesting, or maybe which part like was like, oh no, this is so abusive with the client, or which part did you notice that is really different with the behavior that the lawyers has in Bolivia, or that you told me how you can apply this kind of contract to your own profession.
Okay. Read the contract was time. only one. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, no worries.
Uh, I think that the part that says about the responsibilities, I think that they, I don't know how to say, piden demasiados requerimientos.
They ask
Requisitos.
about a lot of requirements.
They ask a lot of requirements. I think that it's a formality, but I don't know. It looks like the contracts from the banks from here from Bolivia, but more specifics. I don't know. I really don't read like uh, making a introspection, but I read at a fast way.
Okay, but let's just talk about in some part of your career, maybe you worked for an institution and you should have, or you had the opportunity to sign a contract with them, like
Yes,
with your duties and responsibilities.
yes, of course. If I work for the government or something like that, I have to do a lot of contracts.
Yeah, but you do it already?
No, no, no. I did some models uh,
Yeah.
in public administration, but as a practice.
Okay. And tell me about this kind of contract. Tell me about something that you manage. Like, what is the difference between these practice contracts that you create, like the clauses? Tell me about clauses, clausulas. Tell me about which of the ones that you had to redact before result interesting or result difficult or harder to create.
Okay, first of all, I'm not like in. Uh, I'm not like in the segment, so it's not pretty hard, but yes, it's hard for me to understand some points. But comparing with the contract that I did, we formulate using the constitution and things like that. But I don't know. I think that the the most difficult part is the part that it's talking about the laundering and the diligences, because it has a lot of points. Uh, I don't know. It talks about a lot of procedures.
Yeah. If you, we will imagine in a hypothetical scenario that you will work for a company.
Okay.
What subjects or content do you think that should has this kind of document? Like, what is the basis of the contract?
Um, the accord of both parts, make all legal. I don't know.
Yeah, but tell me a little bit. I am looking for a topic, but tell me like what kind of duties do you believe that should have this contract? What kind of content? ¿Qué clase de contenido, qué clase de cláusulas crees que debería tener un contrato en tu área, ¿no? Porque pues somos diferentes.
First of all, I think about the responsibilities and the liabilities. When you make a a contract when with a government, it's too complicated, I think, because you have to put all the things clear about the money, and you have to get free with the payments and things like that, and you have to be so specific. I think that more than in this contract, but I didn't watch in the university at this point, so I don't know.
And what is the most difficult part in one of those contracts?
O sea, a lo que te quiero referir es como que la parte más complicada en el sentido de cumplir.
Yes.
En sí del...
Yes, like about make it real, about make that happen. If you are working for, we are starting from the point that you are working for the government, right?
Yeah.
So which part do you believe that will be harder about, you know, take all the responsibilities from your contract and make it happen?
Okay, I think that the dates and the payments, and also, of course, the responsibility of both parts, that the both parts has to put on accord to make it real, achieve all.
Okay. And when you do it at your university, about what was it?
We was making a contract about licitación de pagos en una alcaldía, algo así, no recuerdo muy bien.
Okay, about payments.
Yes, it was in the segment of public management. The professor was talking about the mayors.
Yes.
He's a lawyer also. He did, and he showed us that type of contract, and I don't remember too well because it was on my first year.
Yeah.
I don't remember too much.
But you believe that in real life will be necessary that you learn that you need
Yes,
have the knowledge
course.
about why?
Because in my career, there's a formality, and I think for all that you want to buy or all that you want to make in public management or in international relationship has to be with contracts. So
Yeah, sure, but why you cannot be supported by a lawyer?
no, it can be, but
Yeah, like
it
I
has
don't know. Like I want to listen your opinion. Why do you believe that someone that study international relationship should know how to do a contract. I want that you explain to me your point of view.
Mm, I think that the lawyers know more how to do it because they handle handle
Yeah.
the laws, they know how to make the process, but also in my career they can make like a model, but they don't have the sign to be real the contract. um, that's why the lawyers always make the contracts for my career. It's like the I don't know how to say politólogo in English. Politician? No, no, it's political.
This is political.
Politólogo.
Like politics sciences.
Yeah, the political sciences don't have a signed. They don't have a college of political sciences. Lawyers have here, so they have the power to make like the contract real.
Okay, that is so interesting. Okay, so it's something so important that we need to discuss about about the test that we will have on Monday. Maybe you listened from your colleague, but will be so simple, and having into account that you are not a lawyer will be so based on logic. So no worries. I don't want that cause you stress this weekend. Just enjoy your time, enjoy your weekend. And on Monday we will have a really short test. But no worries, okay? And
Okay.
if you want like to be deeper on this topic, I really give you the advice that when you maybe have more time, because I know that right now in your life is like a complete life-changing thing. So I completely understand. But when you get established again and you can handle maybe have a couple of hours free, try to check it because it has like a really important information, especially talking about how we should share, we should charge, sorry, or payments and the money that we could earn. So it's a really important part about every profession and about every labor that we create. So that is all for tonight. I will please ask you that before you leave the session, fulfill the survey that right now is turned on.
Okay.
And after that, we are done. I will see you next week.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks to you. Bye bye.
There's no the no me salió todavía la encuesta.
Está prendida, está abajo, debe revisar como donde aparece votaciones. Es como
Ya,
un
donde dice
simbolito de
poll.
volumen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. You answer it.
Yes, I'm answering.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yes, I have the result right here. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye. Hi, Sarela. Good night.
Hi, Gali. Good night.
I will please ask you that for tonight we won't turn on the cameras because I am having internet from my mobile data because today rains a lot in my city and the internet just fall down. So I need like you conserve your camera, turn it off, and me too, and then we can finish this session because it's really heavy for my phone. But
Okay.
tonight I want that we discuss the part that the like I sent last night a contract, and as I told you in the session, I wanted that you check it out and that you see maybe a part, maybe one page or three, because I know that it's really long. But I want that you share with me the part that you read, which part results quite difficult or maybe easier or maybe really interesting. And from there, I will start to do some more questions, okay?
Okay. Well, I read the first part because it's long.
Yeah.
I read the first part about what they are, what they do, um, about the calculate of charges.
Yes.
Um, yes.
And what
Uh,
is your opinion
okay.
from that part? What is your opinion about how they shows that they have the way to calculate the charges?
Okay. First of all, it seems very interesting. The contract because I never read something like that. It's like everything is so I don't know how to say está muy ordenado, todo,
Organized?
aclaradísimo todo, and I thought well I was thinking and here in my country is not like that. I never saw something like this. Some
Not even at the university? That is more topic?
no, nothing like that. I never saw something like this. Uh, Generally here, you visit a lawyer in its office, and you tell your story,
Yeah.
and
Or your problem?
your problem, yes, and they I don't know, they say okay, we can make this or we can make that. And when they need to travel, for example, my mom travels a lot to La Paz because there there are many
Yeah.
ministers,
Yes.
and she travels, uh, and her clientes, ¿cómo se dice clientes? Clients.
Clients?
Her clients never paid for the travel. It's like, okay, it's like I think they paid
Like the total, like your
20.
mom.
No, really. It's like, okay, it cost 20 Bolivians to go there and back another 20. And okay, because I'm a good person, I will give you 50 Bolivians for all the travel. And it's not like that because my mom needs like she needs to eat
Yeah.
for the pasajes igual para
Yeah, the
eh,
transport. And your
for the
mom is also
bus.
a lawyer?
Yes, she is a lawyer.
Okay. And in which area she works?
She works she does like contracts for properties para propiedades.
Okay,
Ella
she
trabaja
works
más.
on real estate.
Real estate. Yes.
Ajá, significa, es como el trabajo con bienes raíces o inmobiliaria, también puede traducir, te lo voy a colocar en el chat. Espera,
Yes,
si
please.
encuentro cómo ponerlo porque no estoy segura. Dame un
I
segundo.
will write.
Here, real estate, like that.
Mm,
Entonces
okay.
eso significa trabajo con inmobiliaria, con bienes raíces, etcétera.
Yes.
Okay,
And
okay. But it's
uh,
like this kind of contracts shows you how it should be, because sometimes in Latin America we are like just okay, we accept everything because we believe that the client has the whole power. But really, if the client cannot afford, significa si el cliente no puede pagar, like the whole charges that you need for do really good your job, it's better that from the beginning you check that it's not the best option that you have as a as a lawyer. If you maybe can handle and you can choose your own clients, well, will be better that you check someone that respect at the minimum.
Yes,
Okay.
it should be like that. And here I read about how are their charges. They like hourly rate.
Yeah.
Interesting because even when they answer the phone calls, they ¿cómo decir? Cobran.
¿Qué quieres decir antes y qué quieres decir después? Como los
O sea,
abogados cobran.
sí, cobran incluso mientras está durando la llamada.
Okay. So the lawyers charge. They charge.
Okay.
O sea, esa es la
Mm,
expresión así. Charge. Como I can like for giving you an example. If you make a consult, like if you want a consultant, if you want an advice, I will charge you, I don't know, $100, right? That
oh
is
my God.
my that is my tariff. And also something that is important, invoice. Invoice means or bill means la factura o la cuenta de cobro. So I will do the consulting for you, and after this conversation, I will send you my invoice. This means like after I do my work, I will send you my bill or my receipt, and you will pay for my time, basically. But that is the nice way to tell that in English.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's very interesting because they charge when they are in phone calls, when they receive faxes.
Yeah, that is so important. That is my favorite part.
Yes, even
Yeah.
when they travel, also has uh they have rate,
Yeah.
and
And in
it
that way it
seems
should be.
yes, it's everything clear. You can't I don't know. It's everything clear. Here is everything.
Yeah, now you can like translate it from your mom and say like, hey, I found this online. I saw it in my class, and you should try to, obviously you cannot like make that some Bolivian people pays you for your minutes, because that is like really hard. But maybe she can start to implement something, and in the beginning when she decides to take the case, she can send this contract to the client and make it like easy to understand. Maybe change some parts that are like so for lawyers, make it easier to understand, like, hey, if I need to travel for represent your case, you need to pay like my whole day. I mean, my whole day cost this amount of money. And when you start to change and you have like access to all of this information, you discover how you were doing the things really bad before, but also give you the alternative to change.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so now you will say that, hey mom, I have a homework for you. And
Yes,
then we'll be
I
fine.
I think I will be her secretary.
Yes,
And
sure. Like I will manage with your clients.
yes.
Okay, nice. I told you to your colleagues that on Monday we will have a little test. The test is inspired like by logic, won't be something difficult. It's not necessary that you study or get really worried about the content of these um of this test will be so easy, and you can like answer it by the context that I will put in the question. And the most of the questions will be like with 4 options. Maybe I will put something so simple, then I can check how you are writing in English, but it will be so simple and it's so easy. Okay.
Okay.
So, no worries. I just wanted like, because I noticed with your other colleagues that they are like really scared and like worried about the test, and it's like, hey, no, it's not my plan. I'm not that kind of teacher. Obviously, I'm showing you what kind of teacher I am. So no worries. I just want that you rest, enjoy your weekend, and will be something like, because I need to take notes, I need to present results that, hey, I'm doing the scores and etc. But that doesn't mean that I will like, yes, I want that you lose the workshop. Nah, no, I won't lose or win anything. So no, my idea in this scenario is that you can learn. So no worries. And I will also give you like a homework, not for the exam, just maybe in the future. Try to use this contract as an inspiration to see, not just for your mom, also for your professional life, how you need give value to your own work, but also take notes all the words that results really difficult for you to understand. So try to make a time to check it all, because it's long but it's so useful. And try to take notes about the words that you definitely can understand, and try to learn that content. Make notes or put it in some place that you can check the new words, and try to put it in your head, not for the exam, not for me, for you and for your professional life. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
we are
you.
we are over. I just saw that you answered the survey, so thank you so much. And I
Thank
really
you.
hope that you enjoyed your weekend, and I will see you next week.
See you next week, Miss.
Okay, bye bye,
Bye
rest.
bye.
Bye bye.